Hello, my name is Lyndon Marshall, and I'm going to be discussing the Warner Music Group negotiates with YouTube research. For years, record labels have been in control of the recording copyrights, licensing, and sales of their musical content. Since the internet, the music industry has changed. The way consumers view videos and purchase music has changed. Many record labels have been slow to adapt to the modern ways fans consume music. Nevertheless, they still want to be paid for it. After a 2-year licensing agreement, Warner Music Group decided they should be receiving more residuals from YouTube for their videos and musical content. Initially, the two companies could not come to an agreement on the dollar amount that should be paid for licensing fees for the Warner Music Group catalog. YouTube did not want to pay Warner Music Group additional money from ads they sold that ran in conjunction with Warner Music Group music videos. YouTube's underlying interest was to keep as much revenue as they could from the advertising money and to avoid increasing the licensing fees paid to Warner Music Group for their musical content. Warner Music Group expressed their underlying interest in a statement published in the LA Times indicating that the compensation was not appropriate for the value their artists provided to the YouTube platform, and this was one of the reasons the negotiation was delayed. Bottom line, Warner Music Group wanted to be paid more in licensing fees. Warner Music Group used its power in the negotiation by removing all its content from the YouTube platform. Power was one of the negotiation techniques either company could have used because they both have a large market share in the music industry. Warner Music Group also used objective criteria, which was that MySpace and AOL notably paid higher licensing fees than YouTube. There was clearly a good explanation why Warner Music Group wanted to be paid more. Taking into consideration, they were the first major label to ink a licensing agreement with YouTube back in 2006. YouTube and Warner Music Group recognized the concept of the mutual benefits both companies had at stake. Coming to an agreement meant Warner Music Group revenues would increase from the licensing fees for videos, in addition to the licensing fees from the use of music from their catalogs used by other YouTube subscribers. The benefits for YouTube would include revenues from the usage of Warner Music Group catalog and more traffic to the website, which increases advertising dollars. This was not one of those negotiations where each party bashed each other. This is one of those deals, as explained by Martin Deutsch, as a win-win negotiation. Although it took 9 months, both companies worked together to address the problem and came up with a solution that they both were comfortable with. It would not have been a good idea for either party to walk away from the deal. There were some things that could have been done different, and the negotiations such as keeping Warner Music Group catalog available on the YouTube platform during the negotiations. Because of this, both of the company's consumers were impacted. Glad to say an agreement was reached. The agreement allows Warner Music Group the ability to sell their own advertising spots that will appear on their YouTube station and keep most of the profits from the advertisement. YouTube will partner with Warner Music Group to enhance their presence on the YouTube platform with intentions of an e-commerce boost. This agreement was structured for a long-term relationship for both parties. It will allow Warner Music Group to build a video platform on top of YouTube's platform, which will increase revenues for both companies. It will also allow Warner Music Group to offer video space to all of its labels, as well as independent labels. This particular agreement is an agreement that should go across the board for all record labels are being paid the same cost for license fees